Welcome to Richstone Music, and here's a guitar we'd like to tell you a little bit about that you may have seen on our website and on Instagram. So this guitar, well, we'll wind back a little bit. I used to have a regular customer and I helped him out quite a bit with some of his effects programs on his multi-effects processor, and had a lot of in-depth conversations with him about like gear and stuff. And he kept telling me about this ES345 that it had for a long time and that it was amazing guitar. He kept telling me, and I sadly learned that he'd passed away recently, in bad news, obviously. And then one day, a guitar case opened up in the shop, and this guitar came out. And I wasn't involved in the discussion, but I went over and just introduced myself, and it turned out, well, I guess that it was this chap's guitar. So I'd heard a lot about this guitar, and it needed a little bit of sorting out when it first came in. So when it arrived, this guitar is all original. Everything on it is right. But when it arrived, it was fitted with some new machine heads, and it had a tremolo, a Stetz bar, which we were very happy has not marked the guitar at all. And when it came in, it had those parts on there. And that was the only thing we really had, was the guitar in the case. But we were in touch with the gentleman's widow, and I went round to her house and helped out with a few things, some heavy amplifiers and moving those around. And we found the original part. So we've got the guitar all back to its original specifications. So this is a 1964 ES345. It's in absolutely amazing condition. It's been used over its life. It has a refret, but the refret is a top job. It is really, really good quality. I've played other guitars from this period from Gibson semis, and a lot of the time they may have been refretted but not particularly well, or they've got the original frets in well worn, and they're just hard guitars to play, and you struggle to get the enjoyment. But the quality of the work that's been done on this is amazing, and with the overall condition, it's a great guitar to play. Also, with the varitone, and this is a stereo model, the tones that you can get off this guitar do give it that little edge on some other similar guitars that you might play, where you plug them in and you go, yeah, exactly what I expect to get, bridge, neck, both pickups. When you have both pickups on this guitar, it does something a little bit different. It has its own little bit of a mojo, which you'll hear on a video shortly. But before we do that, the last thing that was quite cool about this guitar is very well known through a lot of players, a lot of our customers that have been in the Sheffield music scene from the 60s onwards. And another one of our regular customers came in with a lovely photograph of him on stage with the guy playing this guitar in the 60s. So that's on our Instagram as well, so you can have a look at this guitar on stage in its early years. So great guitar, really nice thing, and we'll have a little play to show you what it sounds like.